topic is Nina and the baby sparrows. Nina is a child, and what she does with the baby sparrows, let's look into the text. Nina and the baby sparrows is for class 3 English, and it's presented by T. Rangabai of Kendriya Vidyalaya, Fremalgiri. Here we find the mother bird and the father bird feeding the babies. See, as your parents take care of you, relating to the food, relating to the feeding. Here these mama sparrow and the papa sparrow also feed their babies. See, babies cannot fly, isn't it? In order to read any text, we need to know the meaning of certain new words and the sentences relating to it. Now let's go into the first word, market. Market means a place for purchase and sale of commodities. You can look at the picture, you find variety of fruit and many more things. Market means a place for purchase and sale of commodities. Sentences. We went to market to buy vegetables. We went to market to buy vegetables. I met a friend in market. I met a friend in market. Bother. B-O-T-H-E-R. Bother. Bother means to trouble. Bother means to worry. Sometimes your younger sister or brother, they bother you when you're reading or when you're writing. Okay, but when you give them something, they will sit very quietly beside you. So bother means to worry. Sentences. You do not have to bother about my homework. You do not have to bother about my homework. My younger sister bothers me a lot. My younger sister bothers me a lot. Problem. Problem means difficulty. A problem means a sum in mathematics. A problem means any difficulty. I have a problem with my neighbor. I have a problem with my neighbor. See, my neighbor has a harmonium, and he goes on playing it so much that it will be disturbing us. So I think he's a problem to us. Here, once again, the sentence, I have a problem with my neighbor. This problem is too difficult to solve. So problem means difficulty. Dress means put on one's clothes. Dress means put on one's clothes. See, when we go out, we try to dress up ourselves in the way that others have to watch us and say, oh, what a lovely dress it is. Okay? So dress means put on one's clothes. My dress is blue in color. Everyone in the party complimented my dress. My dress is blue in color. Everyone in the party complimented my dress. Upset. Upset means unhappy. When somebody scolds you, you'll be upset, isn't it? That means your mind will work in different ways that your friends have listened to the scolding of your teacher. Your friends were laughing when your teacher was scolding you. That's the reason teachers won't scold you in front of all the children. They will call you near the table and tell you properly, isn't it? So the meaning of upset is unhappy. She was upset about going back to school. She was upset about going back to school. The scolding from her father upset her. The scolding from her father upset her. Remove. Remove means to get rid of. Remove means to get rid of. Once in a month, we need to remove all the waste papers and all, isn't it? And give it to the Radiwala. So the meaning of remove is to get rid of. Sentences. Remove my books from my desk. He finally removed my name from the list. Wedding. Wedding means a marriage ceremony. You cannot miss my wedding in the month of December. Wedding means a marriage ceremony where all of your relatives, friends will come and you will have a very nice talk and you'll be very happy there. And what you do, you wear your best dress and go for the wedding, attend the wedding, isn't it? So the meaning of wedding is a marriage ceremony. You cannot miss my wedding in the month of December. I met my best friend in a wedding. I met my best friend in a wedding. Lovely. Lovely means very beautiful. Lovely means very beautiful. By looking at this lovely frock, we feel so nice, isn't it? Even though there is no one to wear in the house, we feel like purchasing it and gift it to some of our relatives or friends. So here lovely means very beautiful. Lovely means very beautiful. She was wearing a lovely dress. It is a lovely way of spending the summer evening. Plum means chubby. Plum means chubby. The fruit berries were plump. The fruit berries were plump. I met a plump lady on the street. Plump is a very good way to compliment another, isn't it? Plump means chubby. The fruit berries were plump. I met a plump lady on the street. Now here we go with the reading comprehension. That means whatever we have read the text, you have the textbooks, isn't it? And you read the lesson. After reading the lesson, without by hearting the answers, you can tell it out in your own way. First question. Why was there great joy in Nina's house? Why was there great joy in Nina's house? There was great joy in Nina's house as Nina's aunt was getting married. There was great joy in Nina's house as Nina's aunt was getting married. Why was Nina worried? Why was Nina worried? Nina was worried about the baby sparrows in the nest that would be left hungry if no one remained at home on the day of the wedding. Nina was worried about the baby sparrows in the nest that would be left hungry if no one remained at home on the day of the wedding. What did Mother suggest? What did Mother suggest? The mother suggested that the window will be left open so that Mama and Papa sparrows can feed the baby sparrows in the nest. The mother suggested that the window will be left open so that Mama and Papa sparrows can feed their baby sparrows in the nest. What did Nina find when she came back from the wedding? What did Nina find when she came back from the wedding? Nina found two plump little sparrows flying all over the room. Nina found two plump little sparrows flying all over the room. Here are few words that start with the letter S. How do you pronounce the letter S while reading? Spoil, sparrow, school, skirt, scold, spot, speak, scout, skip, skin. Spoil, sparrow, school, skirt, scold, sport, speak, scout, skip, skin. Now here are few describing words. They are also called as adjectives. Describing means, for example, we can say, this is a girl. We all know that it is a girl, but when we say, this is a happy child. This is a happy child. This is a child. This is a happy child. This is a girl. This is a happy girl. She is a girl. She is a happy girl. She is a child. She is a happy child. So here we are talking about how the girl is. The girl is happy. How is the child? The child is happy. So here the words that describe the person or thing is called as the describing word or the adjectives. Here is a describing word. Beautiful, beautiful. A beautiful woman. A beautiful girl. The beautiful women are dancing. We know that this is a girl, but when we say beautiful girl, some charm on her face, isn't it? And how are they? These women, these beautiful women are dancing beautifully. How are they dancing? Beautifully, gracefully. A beautiful peacock. Look at the beautiful peacock. We can say a peacock. This is a peacock. But when we say a beautiful peacock, beautiful is an adjective. Describe. Black. We can say a board. But we are saying a blackboard. What is the color of the board? Blackboard. We can say a board. A green board. What is the color of the bird? Green. A A green board. We write on the green boards also in the classrooms, isn't it? Black shirt. We can say a shirt, but we are mentioning the color of the shirt. Black. So what is the describing word here? The describing word here is black. Red. A red rose. We can say only a rose. But what type of rose? What is the color of the rose? Red rose. So red is talking something about the rose. So red is the describing word. It describes the rose. A red bag. We only can say a bag. But what type of bag? Red. Red is describing the color of the bag. So red is the describing. Happy. We can say a boy. But when we say a happy boy, what type of a boy? Happy boy. So the word happy is the describing word. It describes the boy. A happy child. Here, what's the describing word? Happy describes how the child is. The child is very happy. So we say a happy child. Happy is the tall, a man. We can say a man, this is a man. But when we say, see, there is some speciality about his personality, isn't it? We say a tall man. Tall is the describing word. A tall tree. We can only say a tree. But when we say a tall tree, tall is describing about the tree, whether it is tall or short. So what's the describing word here? The describing word here is tall. Fat. It is describing the woman. A fat woman. We can only say a woman. But when we say fat, a fat woman, it is describing the personality of the woman. So fat is the describing word because it is describing the personality of the woman. Plumpy sparrow. A plumpy sparrow. We use plumpy instead of fat. When we listen to the word fat, we feel somewhat, isn't it? So, a plumpy sparrow, we can only say a sparrow. But when we say plumpy, it is describing the sparrow. It is telling us something more about the sparrow, how it is. Yes. So, plumpy is the describing word. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic day. Bye bye.